they go in. So like, yeah, you two actually, you're the technical guys.
Talk to me.
Tell us about sound engineering.
Tell you about it.
Yeah.
Well, what, do you want to start on me?
Sound engineering is actually so hard. Like I hate it so much, but at the same time I love it. It's like I like the fulfilling feeling after you make something, or at least to what you think it's going to be. Because you know, it is music, so it is subjective. But when you mix it to like the idea you had in your head, because the thing is when you're mixing, in fact when you're making a song in general, what you're trying to do is you have an idea in your head and you're trying to put that into the music. So you're trying to make it sound exactly how it sounds in your head. So obviously the closer you get to making it sound how it sounds in your head, the more fulfilling it sounds.
I love that. What I enjoy most as well, like you can make a hard beat, right? No problem. Some people it's easier than whatever. You show someone, they go, oh, that's sick, yeah, I'll guess that well. But when you master it and then show them, it hits harder, it hits a lot harder. Like, you can play one tune and then play it again like a week later when it's mastered, but what's that tune? It's the same tune.
Same thing.
Do you know what I mean? It hits harder, the kicks are clearer, the snare cuts through more. That's talk does that sound dull? Does that sound too bright?
Yeah.
That's all talk.
People will never know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
To be honest, I genuinely think sound engineers are slept on. Like they need to be brought to light because, like I said, when I found out what sound engineering actually was, I was surprised. It's actually crazy. When you actually start to hear your ears getting better, and when you change something by like half a dBm, you can actually hear it. You just feel like it's so good, don't you?
I mean, you can tell like there's an extra couple decibels. You're thinking, let me tone that down a little bit. Push that one up. It makes you feel like a professional.
Exactly.
Straight up, like you're producing something quality. Now, let's see. Quality-wise of your own music, you say you're getting there, or would you say
I'm
you're
still
there?
getting there. I'm still getting there. I don't know. I feel like there's this frequency I'm looking for. When I find it, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm the same.
When I find it, but I've definitely seen a difference from like last year and then also the year before that until now 100%. I mean, I think anyone could.
With myself, I find I go through like sagas. I think like say Dragon Ball Z for example. I go through sagas and stages, like not exactly genres, but like for one moment I'm producing a certain way, I discover a new technique, and all of a sudden boom, I'm using that saga and I'm using that a lot. And then like when I discovered early in the days when I discovered side chaining through bus channels and all that.
I was so happy when I found that.
Yeah, exactly. You fly off. Trust me. You're gone.
It changes your work a lot. Yeah. It makes it easier as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I've got a question. So how long does it take you to master a track?
Different for everyone.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. It's different for every song.
Yeah, exactly.
Same with mixing a song.
They teach you no songs the same.
Yeah, 100%. No songs the same. You can't. Like I do have templates, but I always, you change everything on everything. It's just to get a rough idea of the song and make it a bit quicker, but you do change everything. Another problem is after I've recorded the song, sometimes I'll mix it and I don't even like the recording, so I have to go back and record it. So
that's always a major problem.
I can be between the recording and mixing phase for the longest time.
That's why it's so important, so important to get the best quality recording.
Exactly.
Off from the off. If you have to take it over and over again, as long as you get that top quality recording, your mix will just fly.
Exactly.
It'll be brilliant.
100%. Wow. Get a bit technical. This is interesting, though.
It is.
It's fun. Yeah, it's always good to talk about this sort of thing because it gets hidden. The guy up front on the mic says, yeah, let's sing a tune, but then you forget about the guy who produced it,
That's true.
And then the guy that mixed it.
That's the master engineer. Because it ain't all one person sometimes. Sometimes you get a master engineer, a studio engineer, so am I. But you get a master engineer, studio engineer, a recorder, the instrumentalist, whatever, it's all different.
So like, is there any like engineers out there that you guys look up to?
Let me ask Reg that one first.
Anyone you look up to?
Just no. I don't have anyone like in mind. What happened was when I went to college to study music, I actually wanted to study producing, so I could produce my own music, but I was garbage. And then the year after the first year, I found out about sound engineering, and I was actually decent at it. And to me it made more sense than producing. And anyway, I had like 3 or 4 friends that could produce and they were decent anyway, so it was like there was no point learning what they already learned to do something that they could already do but better than them. So I learned how to engineer and it actually became much more beneficial to my life anyway because paying someone to mix and master your tracks is expensive. So I've saved a lot of money.
So can I say one thing, yeah? Check out this guy, yeah? He's a serious studio engineer, right? He's engineered a lot of classic albums out there. His name is Manny Marroquin. Check him out.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
You've heard of him, yeah? Yeah, check him out. Go on, Vinny.
Yeah, I was gonna say that my personal favourites to do with engineering and mixing and producing come from in the past. Like I haven't got any major favourites now. Maybe like Daft Punk, people like that. But there's the as well. There's a Philadelphia Records. If anyone knows what the old school label. There's a producer sounds in it with Von Bell. They're wicked, style, unique. The stylistics were one of the main artists he worked with. I'd say do it if you can. Now I was going to ask a question.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I know, you just said it. I'm going to have to come back to you on that.
Yeah, so what software do you lot use, like, engineer?
Or use?
Yeah.
Me, I'm Logic mainly. I'm trying to look at the program, but Logic's is the main system. What about you?
Logic as well, yeah.
And that's also nice.
Yeah, but
That's a whole
apparently
new
it's
system.
good, but like it just looks like it's gonna kill me. I don't want to die so young. Yeah, Logic just. I think Logic, because it looks better, it's just a bit easier and more comfortable to use. But I've been using Logic since the beginning, so but I think one day I'm gonna obviously have to learn Pro Tools, but at the end of the day, they do say it's the engineer, not what you're using.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
100%.
If you're a good engineer, you could use
Exactly, you
Reason.
should use anything. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I used to use Reason, seriously.
Logic used to do everything on Fruit Loops.
See, I hate Fruits
Well,
personally.
that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
And look at this guy. Logic
Even
is
getting mustard.
not Hobson, sorry.
Hobson, yeah.
Hobson,
yeah. He's a serious.
Apparently he's produced literally every single song he's ever done.
Every song. Every single song.
I
He's even got like tutorials on YouTube of him producing the songs. Go on, Vin.
Sorry, I remembered my question. Right, I apologise. Right. Do you believe education is needed to become a sound engineer or producer? Because to me, I've done a bit of education. I don't think I needed the full thing.
Yeah, same. It's not needed at all because I know people that have literally learned it themselves. It does help, but like you said, you need to know. I think you just need to know the basics, and after that, you just explore. And I think that's with any creative subject, because at the end of the day, I remember when I was first starting to sound engineer, I literally asked my teachers all the time, how do you do this, how do you do that?
You have to,
And they would tell me the exact same thing, EQ and compression. I thought they were just lying to me, but it really is. Your ears get better, you start to hear the compression, you start to hear
It's honing the skill, isn't it?
Exactly, it's really not anything too special. Your ears just get better, you start to understand what you're doing a lot more. Referencing tracks or just hearing.
Referencing is a major part.
Yeah, listening to music. It's practice and just getting used to the experience. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, like you said, with like most creative types,
when
like
you
even
just
writing.
learn the basics and then you can just explore.
Once you're pointing in the right direction, you just explore and you learn yourself because you pick up your own unique style.
Anyway, exactly. So yeah, if you can learn the basics through education, cool. After that, I personally think you should just.
Amen.
Alright, thank you very much for coming down, Rich, all the way from Essex. No, you're not from Essex, but
Put on an accent, put on the Essex accent, go on.
How did you?
I don't know, I think you knew.
I don't know.
No, I'm joking.
Everyone there was from London anyway.
Say shut up or something.